Wagwan. Wagwan, everybody. Welcome back to Vividly
Vividly
Vocal
vocal.
with your host, Ari Blue.
And your co-host, Jay Marie.
Now, everyone, I know we've had a bit of another hiatus in 2024. It's been about a month since our other main episode, but where have we been? Once again, to Gag City. And when Gag City calls, you pick up the phone. Now, we went to Dallas for this show, had an amazing time. But before we get into what all happened and what occurred, we have some special announcement we need to get into. So, first of all, first order of business, we have some VV babies who have arrived and are on the way. And I want to send some friends of the show some well wishes. So, the author of the book we reviewed, My Perspective, Kaya Shea, is expecting a beautiful baby girl. Yay! Congratulations, Kaya, and we wish you and baby Ariana a very smooth, perfect, healthy delivery. I know Carter will make an amazing big brother. And congratulations to Naya Vincent, who is a contributor to My Perspective as well, on the arrival of her baby boy, who was born just yesterday or the day before, but a very fresh, beautiful baby boy.
Aw, yay.
Naya is a first time mom. So, once again, congratulations, Naya. You are going to make a wonderful mother. Much love and many blessings to you. Also, on the numbers front, we hit 260 subscribers on YouTube. And I've been working. If you follow the TikTok, if you're not following TikTok, why aren't you following us on TikTok? I've been going to work on the TikTok lately. And at this moment, we are at 381 followers on TikTok. And now we have a new highest viewed episode, main episode rather. Being the bad guy, Chun Li, entering your villain era is now at 2.2 thousand views.
Amazing. Wow.
This has been a good year.
Mm-hmm.
Now, you guys, so we went back to Gag City again. We went to if you don't know what Gag City is, it's the Nicki Minaj concert that's been taking over the world, one city at a time. Now,
Hmm.
this is the second leg of the tour. We went to Dallas for this one. Once again, we had an amazing time. This time, we were able to go to the Gag City Lounge, which is the VIP lounge. It comes with a lot of perks, free drinks, free food, cotton candy machine, lots of trinkets, lots of goodie bags and stuff. They had a fanny pack station, photo opportunities, complimentary Pink Friday nails. We were set up in the lounge, honey.
Definitely. My favorite part about everything, as far as like the Gag City Lounge, it was basically just the atmosphere of it. It was just
Of course.
so much. It was so much love. Like when you
Yes.
walked in, everyone was just so generous. Everyone was just so, "Hey, how you doing? Beautiful." Like
Mm-hmm.
the the atmosphere, the love, the support. It was just really, it was breathtaking because I've never been into the VIP lounge. So it's like when I walked in there, it was just like, oh my God. It felt like I was literally in a different world. Like I stepped
Right.
in and it felt like I was literally in Gag City. Like this is only the beginning of what Gag City looks like. I can only imagine how, if someone really sets it up, like, uh just to
Mm-hmm.
die for. I loved it. Every single part of it was just simply amazing. Especially
Mm-hmm.
they had it to where they had a lot of Nikki Stings up in there where you can take pictures, and like it was a lot. It was a lot, and I
Hmm.
loved it, especially the video games. I loved how they set the little video game up. Loved it, just loved it. I did.
Right. And we would not have been able to experience it
Hmm.
without Jasmine Minaj. Big shout out to Jasmine Minaj once again for including us on her blessing of her Nikki Trivia win. And that was just such a wonderful experience. So thank you so much, Jasmine.
Yes, thank you, thank you.
But y'all, when this leg of the tour was announced, I was like, I don't know how God, ancestors, angels, somebody, universe, get me in the Gag City Lounge. Don't know how. I almost won Nikki Trivia maybe 2 or 3 times. I almost won. And then the show got closer and closer, and I was like, man, maybe I should just give it up, man. I don't know how, but I really want to get in the lounge. And I was scrolling on my timeline, and Jasmine Minaj tweeted something that said, who is going to Gag City, Dallas? And I liked the tweet, and she DM'd me, and she said, you're going to Dallas, right? I said, yeah. She said, do you have regular tickets? Do you have the VIP upgrades? I said, just regular tickets. And she said, you can have my upgrade.
Mm.
Just like that. And you know what that's called? When you're like, God, I don't know how, but I need this to happen. That's called manifestation.
Talk it.
So, yeah, thank the Lord. But yeah, it was such a good time. Everybody was so nice and so friendly. We walked in to pick up our badges and stuff or whatever. And I looked at this girl and I just looked at her and I smiled or whatever. I think she was on the phone and she looked me in my face. She said, oh my God, you're Ariana. That gagged the hell out of me because that's the first time that's ever happened to me because I do content on TikTok and Twitter. So go follow my Twitter at underscore Ariana if you would like to see it. But her name was Adri and she was so sweet. She's like, oh my gosh, I'm sorry if that was weird, but you do stuff with Cam and you do your podcast and this and that. And you make videos with your friend Jalen. And she's like, da, 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 da. And I was like, and I was just like, and she's like, I'm so sorry if that was weird. I was like, no, that's not weird. That's the first time that's ever happened to me. She was so nice. Her name is Adri. And her friend Jay Kizzle, he was so sweet. So sweet.
They were
Everybody
too
was
sweet.
just
Yes.
so fun. I got to meet my Twitter mutuals. Everybody looked so good. Everybody was so fun and positive. Sometimes well, not sometimes, all the time, when I go somewhere, I like to find the location first before the event and then go back to my hotel just to know where I'm going. So we walked over from our hotel to the stadium. It was just a short walk. And I found Nikki's merch bus. And I was like, oh my gosh, I need to take a picture about her merch bus. And I took a picture and I was like, I posted it, but I was like, oh my gosh, Nikki's gonna think I'm weird because I'm stalking her every move because I took a picture with the merch bus like 9 hours before the concert happened. And she retweeted me.
Hmm.
So I knew then and there it was gonna be a good day.
Man, when I say that, okay, so when, of course, when we first got there, she took a picture. I always speak very highly of Blue. I do. When I say I speak very highly of
Thank you.
Blue, I speak very highly of my best friend. And when Nikki liked, retweeted, just all of that, I was like, I know a celebrity. And she always hit me with that, not yet,
I'm
not
not
right
a
now. And
celebrity.
I'm like,
I'm not a
girl, let
celebrity.
me
Mm-mm.
let me tell you, Miss Mamas is destined for greatness. And if y'all see it and Nikki see it, then it's their mamas. Like I
All that
just
didn't happen. She just retweeted me, child. I'm still a regular person. She just retweeted me, honey.
it's gonna get
But
there.
I appreciate it. I really do.
But the whole experience in Dallas and just Gag City in general, um from walking in, seeing everybody and meeting people. When the young lady came up to Blue and she said, oh, wait, you're Ariana. Y'all should have seen my face. So I'm like, hold on, wait. Oh, okay, wait. All right. Like it was just like I we were. it was
I
shocking. It
was
was like,
gagging.
yes, like Blue was like, hold on, wait. It was a lot, but at the same time, it was a very remarkable day because it was just like Vividly Vocal got noticed, Blue got noticed,
Mm.
and not only that, we just had a very fun experience getting to really just know different barbs, getting to, really be there, be in the moment. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And it was, the times we went to Gag City, it's always remarkable. But I don't know, it was just something about this specific trip that just really put the nail in the coffin for me. Like, I really enjoyed myself thoroughly. I really did.
Yeah, I sure did as well. Yeah, it was a great time, really. So, there was a time Nikki almost came in the Gag City Lounge. So, whenever she does a tour, there's a chance she could pop up in the lounge. Not It's not guaranteed, but there is a chance. So, I'm just looking around. Okay, she could come in through here, she can come through there, and she can come through up here, and maybe there's this way and that way. And I was like, okay, all right. But then Jay Marie was like, "Do you want to go get a drink?" And I said, okay, I guess we can go upstairs and just explore." So we went upstairs, and I hear people screaming down there. And Jay Marie just takes off, and I'm like, "Where?" I was like, "Where is she going?" And I was confused. I was like, she took off running and just left me right here in line, and everybody's screaming downstairs, and I just hear Nikki, 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 and I'm like, God, if I end up at the back of the line and I can't talk to Nikki, if it isn't your will, then it's so be it. Because I know our moment together will be much more glorious.
Mm.
But I would have loved to see her right now in this moment. So we at the back of the line. All the you fucking tall people, y'all love squishing yourself in the front, but in front of all the short people, like everybody would be able to see if we just lined up in an orderly fashion,
Mm-hmm.
But whatever, first come, first serve, or whatever. So people start screaming like every now and then. People are like, "Whoa!" And I was like, "Okay, she's outside." But then they would stop. Whoa! Okay, she's outside now. Then they would stop. And they would start rapping. "Bad bitch, she like 6 foot. I call her Bigfoot. The bitch fell out." I said, "Get off of me." Okay. They trying to get her to come outside. Okay. Then security came out. The door opened. People were like, "Ah!" And they were like, security came out and said, "Don't crowd. No phones." I'm like, okay, any minute now she's going to come out. Okay. Then upstairs I hear Gag City, Dallas. And I'm like, did she go upstairs? And I'm like, no, because at the beginning of every tour, they get it like I guess it's for the documentary that's going to come out soon. So they get a camera and they're like, they pan over the crowd. That you go, Gag City, Dallas, or whatever. And Pedro was upstairs, her assistant. And after a minute, we just got tired of waiting. I went around and started talking to people. And I talked to Jonah and Pink Judy, and they were like, well, Pedro said there's a chance she could come, but maybe not as well. But if she were to come, we can't have our phones out. We can't do this and we can't do that. I'm like, okay, well, there's a chance. There's a potential chance that Nikki could show up. I'm like, whatever. So we're just going around doing our thing. The people, some of them, they never left. The whole time they were standing right there at that door, anticipating.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, it's getting closer and closer to the show, honey. I don't think she's gonna make it. And the selfish part of me was glad she didn't make it, because I would have been so angry if I couldn't have spoken to her or gave her an autograph or something like that, or she would give me her autograph and whatnot.
Right.
So I was happy she didn't come, but things don't work out as planned. And but we did get to meet her engineer, Aubrey Big Juice Delane.
Mm-hmm.
I knew kept looking. Well, we did an interview with Adri and Jay Kizzle, and behind us, he's like, "Oh my gosh, we should take a picture together." And he asked what turned out to be Big Juice. Juice was doing something. He was like, I don't know, taking a picture of something. And he was like, "Excuse me, sir, could you take our pictures?"
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, "Okay, yeah, y'all come over here." And we go to this closed off section that the security just let him go right through. So he was important. So we took a picture in front of the backdrop, and I kept looking at him. I'm like,
wait a minute, hold on.
I recognized him, and I looked at his beanie. He had an orange beanie, and I was like, orange juice, orange, that is Juice. And I was like, no, that's too easy. It can't be Juice.
Right.
And we kept walking, and Jay was like, "Oh, what do you do?" And he's like, "Well, I do the technical stuff." And I'm like,
Wait a minute. Hold
he's
on.
like, "I do the technical stuff for Nikki. I do this and that." And he's like, "Oh, okay. Thank you so much for all that you're doing. We are glad that you worked so hard on this show." And he's like, "Okay, y'all, peace." And I'm like, that was Juice. I was too scared to ask him, like, "Hey, crazy question, are you Juice?" But that was definitely him. I went to his Instagram. That was definitely Juice. But oh well, she's been working with him. Well, he's been with her since 2012. That is
Mm,
like Nikki's most trusted. When she be on Instagram Live talking about play that juice, man. That's who she's talking to.
mm,
But it was nice to meet somebody in proximity to her. So shout out to Juice. Shout out to
mm.
DJ Booth as well.
Definitely shout out to both of them. It was very unexpected when we met him. He was just passing by, and
Hmm.
we just got done with the interview. And when he said that, he kind of looked. He was like, "Yeah, come on, come on." So we kind of hesitated because where the area was, we couldn't get in because I remember me and Blue was gonna go over there, and somebody was like, "Oh no, the lady sitting right there. We can't go over there." So it's like, okay, that's fine because it was a certain backdrop that was over there.
Yeah.
So when he walked by, we one of us was like, "Well, we can't go over there because the lady sitting." He was like, "Man, come on!" So
Hmm.
he's literally walking over there, and the lady kind of was just like, "Oh, okay." We like, well, who? Like the first initial thought in my head was, well, who is this? Like,
Hmm.
I really couldn't pay it. Like, I didn't pay attention to who he was, but it's like later on when Blue was like, yeah, that's Juice, and I'm like, oh, now see me, I would have asked, but it was like everything was happening at once. And he was so sweet. He was just like,
Hmm.
yeah, I
He was really nice.
basically I'll orchestrate this. Like, yeah, I ain't got to worry about nothing. Like, he was so kind. Like, her team is extremely nice, extremely. And can I just say one thing? Y'all put that shit on. Dallas, when I say y'all put that shit on,
Sure did.
y'all put that shit on. When I say category, just eight. Every outfit I saw, eight, 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 eight. Tens across the fucking board. Like,
Hmm.
hands down, like I was taking pictures of everyone as much as I could. Y'all really ate the fuck down on the outfits. Y'all did.
Hmm.
Like 10 out of 10 definitely would recommend.
Sure did. Can you describe your outfit for us?
So I really didn't have nothing too flashy, but I did have on some skinny jeans, my furry boots, my pink puffer jacket, and of course I had a Nicki Minaj shirt. I want to say I had the Freaky Girl shirt, and did I have my hat on? No, I didn't because it was too cold. It was too hot. But yeah, that's what I had on. It
Hmm.
wasn't too flashy, too crazy, but I was very comfortable, most definitely.
Hmm. I had on the same outfit that I wore to Wireless Festival, except now was the appropriate temperature to wear it. But I was wearing this two-piece set I got from, I don't even remember the shop name, but I was like, I'm just gonna wear this again. So I did like some Chun-Li buns in my hair with some chopsticks. The set had like the bottom part of the pants had like a cutout in the shape of a heart on my thighs, and it has like this little matching sparkly top and these um arm, what are they called, arm warmers or arm sleeves or whatever. And everybody was like, I'm hot, and I was like, I'm okay, I'm good.
Looked very comfortable, okay?
Thank you.
Outfit was tea, okay?
I was
Very much
talking
tea.
I was talking to I think it was one of Jasmine Minaj's friends. I forget her name. She was like, "Why didn't you wear the?" She was like, "You're the girl that Nikki retweeted, right?" I was like, "Yeah." And she said, "Why aren't you wearing your outfit? Why did you change clothes?" And I was like, "I said, baby, that wasn't the outfit."
I was screaming.
I'm a little bit of a diva. I like to have different outfits for different occasions. That was just my day out. That was my day of outfit,
Hmm.
and that was my going to the concert outfit. But yeah, the tour was also featuring Skilly Bang, Tyga, and Bia. Unfortunately, we missed Bia because we were still waiting for the possibility of Nikki showing up,
Hmm.
but she never came. So we by the time we got to our seats and the lounge shut down, Tyga was finishing out his set, and then the concert was about to start. Well, Tyga, DJ Booth, and then the concert.
Mm-hmm. Now, let me just say, I've never seen Tiger in person. So when I seen him, I was like, I don't know. I just always been a Tiger fan, okay? And first of all, he was playing some hits, and I definitely was jamming. I was hype. I'm like, hold on, y'all know when what song he played? Hey, like yeah, like he
Mm-hmm.
was jamming. He was coming with some hits, and I definitely was feeling that. I do. I wanted to see Bia so bad. I did see pictures of how she came out and baby baddie, of course.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't get a chance to see her. Tiger, of course, did his thing. DJ Booth always. We don't even want to go into that because he always eats up. Okay, like
Mm-hmm.
definitely the crowd was going crazy per usual. I mean, it was a vibe, but when the Queen came out, I it just when she came out, my song. Now I've really grown to love I her opening song, I'm the best. When I say that's what makes me like it motivates me and it makes me cry in certain occasions. Like every time now that I've seen it again, her opening act when she first come up on the stage, I just my mouth drops. Like every time it never fails because it's
Mm-hmm.
like, my gosh, you are Nikki, you are so fucking beautiful. Like, girl, like, oh my God. It just when she came up, I got chills. And this that song just always gets to me. Whole set, of course, eats up everything.
But yeah, I've always loved "I'm the Best." I'm so glad she used it as a opening for the tour. I just love it. Especially the line, what really gets me in my heart. You know, all the girls will come in as long as they understand that I'm fighting for the girls that never thought they could win. 'Cause before they could begin, you told them was the end, but I am here to reverse the curse that they live in. I love that song. But
Mm-mm-mm.
yeah, it was great. She looked beautiful. I think for us, she came out in like a all red hair, all red bodysuit, and I think white boots as well. She gets better and better and better looking with every stop on this tour.
Definitely, definitely. My favorite, of course, y'all know, my favorite song is Pink Birthday. Good Lord, when she
Hmm.
came out, I I don't out of all the times she done did it, this one took the cake. I'm sorry, like y'all should have seen my video. My God. I'm so embarrassed because I posted it on Snap, but it's what I said. And it was like, Nikki, take it out. Like, oh my God. Like, girl. Like, it was that song gets me every time, especially when she started dancing. Like,
Hmm.
girl. Oh, but other than that, that song, and then when she brought out what is his name? But I know the song. First, let me hop out the motherfucking porch. I don't remember his name. It don't get me for not knowing his name. But I love that she brought him out.
I don't think that was him because that's T Wayne's. He got yeah, buddy, rolling like a bitch, shot seven tuned up.
Like a
Last part,
NASCAR pit stop. What is his name?
Doro, Doro.
Yes. Oh God, I feel horrible. I love that she brought him out. Well, what set I'm thinking of, child?
You thinking of like Houston?
Girl, I feel horrible. My bad. Yes, when she brought Draw out, of course, I love that. Man, where? My bad. Mm-mm-mm. But I love that when she does come to different cities and different states and stuff like that, that of course she's gonna show love to other
Local.
artists.
Hmm.
Yes, other local artists and artists that are within the city. Like even though we didn't go to San Antonio's, I did watch clips. I love that she
Hmm.
gave a tribute to, of course, Selena. When I say I
Hmm.
watched that clip and I damn near cried, like name somebody who's doing it like that.
Right.
Name somebody who's gonna step in San Antonio and give Selena her fucking flowers. Nobody's doing it. And when Nikki did it, it literally it touched my heart because you're paying tribute to someone
Hmm.
who is not here that deserves her flowers. And if she was here to this day, baby, Selena would have been doing numbers. So it was just amazing to see that, even though I didn't go there. But I just love how Nikki does. include local artists and artists that's in the city within her tour. So that icing on the cake, yes.
Definitely. And in LA, Inglewood to be exact, they were lit. She brought out Mario, Janae Aiko, and Big Sean. They were lit that night.
Oh, yes. And it was a video where he was singing and you could just she was swaying and somebody
Hmm.
was like, it's just like he's serenading her. Like you could tell she was like falling in love, just like
Hmm.
what I forgot what song he was singing. I want to say he was singing Let Me Love You. And she was just bobbing her head like, like, yes, girl, yes. And then you brought out Janae, then you brought out Big Sean. Oh, yes. Oh, if she would have brought them out in Dallas, that would have been a whole different story. But you brought them out there, like, yeah.
Hmm.
I love that she does that. Again, you don't know nobody else doing that, so I love it. I do.
Hmm. And she played some mixtape songs. She played some unreleased songs. I was the only person in my section singing my Mita. Butt shots, if you butt shots, lick one for me. Heavy on that been bad, bitch, fuck you, me. Some of these bitches is still fine at me. Bitches think they on top, but they sit under me. I was like, oh, y'all must be confused, huh? Like that y'all don't know this one yet. But I heard it on Instagram, but it's okay. But I was like, well, if I'm the only one to sing it, then so be it. You know what I mean? But it was a good time. It was a great time.
It was. Dallas really showed out. Showed up and showed out. It was no seat empty, baby. Every seat was
Mm,
full.
the full
Full of
house.
real people, real barbs. No bots here, baby. None at all. Filled the whole freaking arena, stadium, all of that. Like she
Mm-hmm.
it really amazes me that the more she does this, the more like Blue says she gets better and stronger
Mm-hmm.
and better. And with all of what's going on social media and the bad talk and how people personally feel about her in a negative way, it's still not stopping her. It's still not stopping the shows. It's still not like stopping her supporters. It's not stopping anything. It's not. And once all of this is over, she's going to be taking a rest. She's going to be taking a break, and it's a break well needed because let me tell you something. You took over the world one city, one state at a time.
Mm-hmm.
And what you did was ate every state and city up, left no crumbs, literally clean fucking plate. And
Mm-hmm.
we thank you because we didn't know we deserved this, but you came, you saw, you conquered, you did what you needed to do, and once it's all over, you're gonna go home, be with hubby, and be with Papa Bear, and look back at this and be like, I did that shit. I did that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Start on her new album, and she gonna come back again. Period.
Hell to the yeah. It was an incredible time. I certainly did not expect going to see the woman I've always looked up to, not one, not two, not three, but four times. I guess I'm making up for lost time this year. And it's been like the experience of a lifetime that, she crafted and created and built from the ground up. And now seeing it trickle down to all the fans, all the barbs who are connecting and bonding over their shared love for her. I've met people, so many people that I never would have met without her music, and it's been such the adventure of a lifetime. I'll never forget the things that have happened because of Nicki Minaj's existence and the effects of this tour that it's had on the world, really. But I'm so grateful for everything. I had an amazing time, and it's bittersweet that this era is ending and we're preparing to move to Pink Friday 3. But you know, don't cry because it's over. Smile because it happened. It's been a
Mm.
great time. I'm so grateful for everything.
Yes, definitely. I wouldn't go with anyone else but my bestie. I'm very grateful to have experienced Gag City with her, and definitely Like growing up, when I first heard about Nikki, and to see her now, and just to literally be in the same room, like literally when she was on stage, I just don't understand. It was moments where I felt like she was looking dead at me, and I'm literally giggling like a little kid, like the when I first heard her or seen her on 106 in Park. Like it literally felt like that, but this time I'm seeing you in the flesh, and you looking right at
Mhm.
me. Like I felt like I feel like a little kid. I was so excited. Like the little kid in me was like, "Oh my god!" Like
Mhm.
going in my sister's room, like Deshandra, look, like Nikki's on TV. Like it literally felt like that. Like I'm forever grateful to be in the same presence as her. And shout out to Blue for taking me on this adventure with her. Shout out to everyone who, you know, just supported the podcast and
Mhm.
just all of that. Just thank you. Like this was literally this whole tour, this whole leg, just all of it was just amazing. I definitely would love to do this again. So when Pink Friday 3 comes out, I definitely, if she's doing a tour, I'm going as much as I can. Cause going to Gag City is just like it's like crack. Well, I ain't never did crack, but it's like a drug, you know?
Whoa. I
It's
mean,
like it's very intoxicating. It's like
mhm.
you gotta you want to keep going. The first time you go, it's like, oh my gosh, I want to go again. Do you go again? It's like
Mhm.
clockwork. I want to go. I want to keep going. Oh my
Right.
god, I want to keep going. And that's literally how it felt every time we went. I'm like, I want to go again. Oh my god, I
Right.
want to go again. It's like a roller coaster. Basically, your favorite ride at the museum park or at the fair. You got to keep getting on it until you get tired. And I'm not tired yet.
I mean, honestly, I wouldn't expect her to tour with this next album because, there was a clip she put out of like her at the end of the show and she was so tired riding on the back of the golf cart. She was like, another day, she was like, everybody have a good night, guys, and I'm just like, oh, you're so tired. Like touring, I'm sure it takes a lot out of you. You're in a different city almost every day. She is a wife and mother, so I'm sure, and she took Papa Bear with her on this tour. So I mean, I'm sure she wants to take the opportunity to rest, be with her growing baby boy who just turned 4 about a week ago. Happy birthday again, Papa
Happy birthday,
Bear.
Papa Bear.
But I'm sure she wants to focus more on her family and making sure he grows up and has a good life. And maybe she wants to grow her family some more. So, yeah, I wouldn't be mad if she didn't tour.
Yeah, I wouldn't be mad either. I just, you know, I feel like after this, she just needs to, like I said earlier, chill, relax, kick your feet up, chill with Papa Bear and Hubby Dub, and just
Hmm.
vibe. Because again, you did what needed to be done. You conquered the world. You showed these rap bitches what a real queen can do in one fucking sitting. And that's just that.
I don't even think to me, there are no other rap bitches. You hoes are failures. You have failed your mission. Now
You
I'm being
have.
so dead ass. Y'all have failed. I don't even think about them. I don't. Everything I see about them is against my will. I don't actively search for them because I'm not interested in what they're doing.
Mm,
They are unappealing, untalented, and have to rely on stunts, popping
mm,
pussy, and showing their assholes to get 2 sales on an album they've worked 17 years on.
mm. Show your asshole. You're sick. My God, not you, but the
Very
person.
sick.
Mm.
They've failed. They're not rap girls, they're failures. They're enslaved contracts. One girl, you know what?
Clock it.
Using a marriage as a publicity stunt. Meanwhile, lying to your fans, telling them a second album is coming soon that released in 2001.
Damn.
Might as well be 2001. The way that album's not coming, y'all. Those of y'all that like to watch Barb stuff and get involved in Barb content, your album's not coming. It's
Hmm.
not coming because she's getting shelved. Atlantic Records is going down.
Hmm.
Basement. Friday on the 13th.
And guess who's
Guess who's
playing
playing
Jason?
Jason?
Hmm.
All these people, these executives getting fired. It's tanking. The music industry is tanking. Your girls are not going to survive another year.
Nope. And
You're
look at y'all.
failures.
Yeah.
Y'all failed. Y'all had one mission to take down one little pink lady, and y'all couldn't do it. And look at you now.
I bet it sucks to be you right now.
No.
Mm-mm-mm.
Meanwhile, you got one that went from a horse to a snake to a butterfly to whatever the fuck
Butterfly.
she's going to next.
The
Yes.
fuck? What is what? Hold on.
I don't know.
That's how you know I haven't been paying attention to the shit
Exactly.
because what? Bitch, where did we get butterfly
Exactly.
from horse and snake? First
Can't
of
sell
all,
worth a damn.
when I heard no tea, no shade, but a lot of tea, a lot of shade. Ain't a stallion a male horse? Is that correct?
That's correct.
Okay. How are we transitioning from a male horse to a snake? And how are we transitioning from a snake to a butterfly? I guess somebody
Ja-
failed
I
geography
don't
and
know,
all
but they
type of shit in
failed.
science.
Yep, they failed. They failed their classes. They failed they whatchamacallums. They done failed.
School
Failed
was
their
go for a
tests.
Tay, mama, because what?
Now sit your dumb ass down. You got an F on your test.
Mm.
And sometimes all you gotta do is sit there and laugh because when you see the material, when you see the quality, when you see the difference, it's a big difference between Nikki and you.
It is.
It's not even a conversation Barb's are willing to have anymore because we see the bullshit now. Well, I mean, the majority, I always saw the bullshit. I was like, one day this bubble is going to pop. So I don't even have to worry about this.
Right.
But the rest of the barbs are starting, the illusion, the hex is wearing off. And they're starting to see how pathetic each and every one of them hoes are. Because
Mm.
that's all they are at the end of the day, hoes. They're not musicians, they're hoes. Okay?
Horse. Horses and
Yep.
whores. That's what they are. Horses and whores.
Anyway, my favorite rapper is not a whore, so I mean, it's okay. It's good.
I know. My favorite rapper is a queen. Okay.
Show is.
Hmm. Can't say for your favorite rapper, but our favorite rapper is a queen. Okay. Can't say
But
much for
yeah,
your frogs and horses and orangutans and
but yeah,
whatever
I'm so
animals.
grateful that I'm so grateful that my queen cares about us enough to the point of putting so much effort and work into always she's always thinking about the barbs. She's always like, I hope the barbs will like this. I hope the barbs will enjoy. I hope the barbs will do this and that. I hope the barbs will love what I have to give to them today. And I love every single thing that she puts out because she puts so much work. It's hard being one person, being in control of your vision, your art, your work, and being vulnerable and putting it out there to for the world to critique. And I applaud her for that, you know. And I'm so
Right.
grateful that this era has come to show me what I'm capable of in regards to being creative and developing my art in my own way. And
Mm-hmm.
I'm so grateful for what Pink Friday 2, the era, has done for me as a whole. And I can't wait to see what I have to give for Pink Friday 3.
Definitely. I feel like that era is gonna be gonna be very different, but I feel like that era is gonna because I feel like this Pink Friday 2 era, listening to the music, like I feel like the music has transitioned me. This tour has transitioned me because if y'all haven't been to Gag City, y'all know a certain part um of her performance, she does do a talk, and her talks really resonate with me, and I really listen and take heed and really put that now into my everyday life, especially a lot of her songs. So I feel like this next era is gonna be it's gonna be that all of hers is that one, but I feel like this next era is gonna be it's gonna be that one. I feel like this one, this era was that push to push everyone into their creative mind, and now this next era is going to be like, congratulations, you'd have made it this far, so let's keep
Mm-hmm.
going, let's take it a notch higher. So I'm definitely
Mm-hmm.
waiting on this next era of Gag City, of Pink Friday 3. I'm very ecstatic for this next era.
But yeah, and also while we were there, like we mentioned, we were working again and putting together another series of interviews on why do the Barbs love Nicki Minaj for this final chapter. I think I'm gonna call it either Goodbye Gag City or I'm gonna call it just the memories. I don't know. Or
How about
something to that
that?
effect. I don't know. I don't know, but it's really bittersweet. You know, it was I think this is our not to say our deepest one, but it I think it's going to be really good, but I'm really happy with, everybody who came and spoke, and everybody was so eloquent. They gave their truth and their perspective on why they love Nicki Minaj and what she represents for them. And
Hmm.
I'm just so excited to put that out. And I think that'll be our last project for the year, our special little 4-part series of going around and traveling and talking to the Barbs.
Yeah, and that will be the end until she pops back out again. But again, Nikki, take your time. Don't
Hmm.
don't come back right now. Just take your time. Focus on family, which I know you have always been, but just take a rest, focus on family. And of course the Barb's is here for you 1,000%. And just watch the fruits of your labor. Just
Hmm.
watch everything grow.
Right. And also we got to do the Gag City Cipher, which was pretty fun. We got to talk to King Key. He's an up and coming rapper, and we got to talk
Mm-hmm.
to our friend Just Keetra's son,
Mm-hmm.
Christian, who sang a rendition of Moment for Life for us. Everybody, the Barbs are so talented, and I had a great time doing it. I had a lot of fun doing that too. So, if there's ever an opportunity where we can take the cipher somewhere else, I'll definitely do that. But thank you, Kaya Shay, for trusting us to do that, and me and Handful of Ash to do that as well. So, it was a great time. I'm so happy I did it.
Yes, both of them sound amazing. Okay, y'all should have seen me behind the scenes, baby. I was okay, like
Yeah.
from the singing to the rapping, y'all should have seen me. Shoulders was moving. Give me my tens. Tens was given. They ate that
Hmm.
up. Both of them did. Yes.
Yeah, but all in all, once again, it was an amazing time, an unforgettable moment for life. This whole tour has been, everybody's been so kind. I've never been embraced by a group of people like the Kinetic Barbs as I have ever been in my life. It's so wonderful to be surrounded by like minded, open minded, creative, and ambitious people who all are pursuing their dreams in their own different lane. I remember Samagio tweeted this. He was just like, at the end of the day, we're all just a bunch of dreamers. We're regular people who have our own lives, and then we're all just working to make a dream come true. And that's just a beautiful thing. And it's been a great time. And, it's been literally an unforgettable, like a life changing experience for me personally.
Same. It was very life changing. And again, I wouldn't trade this moment at all. This literally was a moment for life. It was. I thoroughly enjoyed myself. I feel like she didn't put the bar for anybody else I see. Okay. Like I was going to plan on seeing Chris Brown and Janae. Nikki then set the bar for y'all. So if y'all
Hmm.
ain't on Nikki's level when it comes to touring and performing, I don't want to see it.
But yeah, you guys, but after this project drops, it's going to be back to regularly scheduled programming for good this time. And I mean it because I don't have any projects in mind after this. So, it'll be bittersweet to say goodbye to Gag City, but I think we did what we needed to do on here. But, you know,
I guess this is oh my god, this is a bittersweet moment. I want to go back
hmm
again. That's how it is. Like I want to go back again. Like, but we'll be back to regular schedules after this, and just be on the lookout because we do have some amazing topics that we're gonna be covering. So definitely
yep.
check that out.
Yep, and I'm happy to, get back to what we do best, But
Yeah,
Gag City was a fun side mission, but it's
it
back to
was.
business.
Yeah.
But okay, you guys. You know what? For my quote, I'm just gonna use a line from a Nicki song. No, I'm not lucky. I'm blessed. Yes.
Period. 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 Mine's is change can be scary, but you know what's scarier? allowing fear to stop you from growing, evolving, and progressing.
Yes. Okay, you guys. Love you so much, and we'll be back soon. Until next time, this is your host, Ari Blue,
And this is your co host, Jay Marie.
and we'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.
Hey, vocalizers, it's Ari back with Song of the Week. I think this is something y'all will love. Now, y'all are some very intelligent, beautiful, vibrant people, right? Also know y'all are very multifaceted, and who doesn't shake some ass every now and then? So this one's for all my bad bitches out there that don't need nah nigga for shit. So if you an independent ass bitch, yes, song of the week is Shake by Tyron. I know summer is over, but goddamn it, this song will have you shaking year round through the fall and through winter, honey. Shake is that classic party song that never wears out its welcome. It makes you feel like you're the thickest bitch in the room. I also love how this song is very clean and very crisp sounding with the layers to it. The production is very well done. Y'all don't know this since every time y'all see me, I'm always sitting down, but I'm stiff from the waist down, sweetheart. But this song, Shake, it looses a little something down there. So play this song at y'all's Halloween parties this weekend because I know y'all be having twerk contests and all kinds of freaky shit. And stream Shake by Tyron.